So we finally got to see the gameplay trailer for Aki, and Aki fulfills that crazy chic role. But Mora, we already had a crazy chic, Yuri is just right there. Well, Aki fulfills the role of being the second crazy chic.
Kill them all! Kill all!
I mean, okay, maybe she fulfills the role of being the third crazy chic.
As I have.
Did you get frightened and decide to chicken out?
Well, okay, it's obvious Capcom does have a thing for making female villains absolutely psychotic, which I don't know if that is a Capcom thing or if that is a Japanese thing, who knows, but anyways, Aki is here to fulfill the role of the really psychotic woman, but in a very creepy way. She is supposed to creep you out. Aki is also the continuation of Fang from Street Fighter V. He was one of the newcomers in that game, a character that got a lot of mixed response. I personally did like Fang, but I know that a lot of people didn't. He wasn't what you would imagine one of the four Shadow Law Kings to be, and in gameplay terms, Fang was a character with a unique idea, a poison mechanic, a mechanic that in my opinion was never realized to its full potential during that game. So it's Capcom's second attempt at the poison mechanic in Street Fighter games, and instead of going in the direction that a lot of us might have expected, myself included, which is make it so that when you're poisoned you don't regenerate drive, Capcom went in a probably more interesting direction, and that they still have poison affect your health gauge, you're still taking damage over time, but they have combined it with Gil's retribution mechanic. And we immediately see this in the trailer. When Aki hits Chun-Li that is healthy, Chun-Li just gets poisoned, but when Chun is hit while she had already been poisoned, it will trigger an explosion animation, and presumably this does give Aki some launch combos. This is pretty much the same thing that Gil used to do in Street Fighter V, and I'm actually kinda glad that Capcom went in this direction, because Fang was already kind of lackluster in Street Fighter V. The power level in general is much higher in this game, so Poison needed to be stronger to kinda be able to compete with everything going on. Man, all of this talk about Poison and whips, And as you would expect, Aki also comes back with a lot of the moves that Fang used to have, or at least a version of it. She still got the fireball. Fang's was his V-Skill 1. It didn't really have a projectile hitbox, but in this game it absolutely does, and since there is Drive Rush, this puts Aki in a pretty good position. It's always good to have this option in this game. Now she also does have her version of the Cloud that he had in Street Fighter V. His was a stationary hitbox, hers is more of a battle that if you step into, you will get hit by the poison effect, and this in conjunction with her command dash and the new jump launch thing she does, this is telling me that Aki probably have a hit and run playstyle. I think that is probably what will be most effective with this type of character. We also see her have an upgraded version of her coward stance. It's something that Fang used to have in Street Fighter V, was very good because it would low profile a ton of moves in that game, and the follow up to it was kind of Blossom Block. We don't know for sure here. She does have the ability to move while doing it, apparently got a command grab as well. I know when Chun-Li does her slide, she's able to low profile drive impacts, so I wonder if this will function in the same way. But at least against drive impact, she does appear to have a grab option.
It should have been me!
Which will probably be really good out of this move, and there is like a surprise launch attack. So I think Aki absolutely got all of the tools that could make her really good in this game, but we'll have to wait and see. Now overall I think Aki is very interesting. If I'm being completely honest, she's not what I hoped she would be. Real talk here, based on the initial designs, I was kinda thinking she was gonna be this sexy, sadistic, very cold-blooded assassin, but that's not really what we got. I mean, she is sadistic, sexy and cold-blooded, but much more crazy than I would have liked personally, but what I still hear is really good. I think Capcom went for a specific direction and they implemented it fantastically, to be honest. So I'm really looking forward to this character, probably much more than I had originally imagined, if I'm being totally honest. She looks really fun and I can't wait to get my hands on her, get more information and get to know more about this character. I would love to hear your thoughts about AKI in the comment section below. I know I was very late in this video, but better late than never. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, it helps the channel so much. We'll be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.